my name is Sarita.
And my name is Rena.
We are both past patients with Mexico Bariatric Center, and we are here to break the stigma of having weight loss surgery in Tijuana, Mexico. We will be covering all things bariatric to help you get the most out of this weight loss journey.
Hey friends!
Hello everyone.
Welcome back to Can You Stomach This? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm so excited. So before we jump into what we're stomaching today, I want to give a little shout out here to Sarita, for 7 years of dedication to our patients here at Mexico Bariatric Center.
I cannot believe it's been 7 years that I've been here. I had surgery 9.5 years ago, but it brings me such joy to help our patients through their journey. I mean, I love it.
Thousands, can you believe
thousands.
Thousands of people at this point you have helped through their weight loss journey.
Yeah. It went by fast.
Right. Well, you know what? We are all so blessed to have you here at our company. So thank you. Thank you for all that you do. You do so much for our patients and devote so much of your personal time to them. I have been with her and her family out to dinner and her get up and walk away to take a call for a patient in a crisis situation, or what the patient thought was a crisis situation, even if it was like not super big deal to us because we've already been there, but to that patient in that moment, she literally walked away from her family to go help them, and that says a lot. It really does. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So, okay, back to what we're talking about today, the topic at hand. We want to talk about some super exciting things going on. So all of you guys know about Mexico Bariatric Center, and most of you know that we have surgeries at Hospital Azar. We're kind of under an umbrella there. And so Hospital Azar is expanding to what we would call full circle healthcare, or a full circle transformation, right?
Yes.
So we're super excited about that.
That's right. So for many patients, their journey starts with weight loss surgery, like us. They improve their health, they gain confidence, and they begin a transformation that changes their lives. But for us, that's often just the beginning.
Yeah, it is usually just the beginning for people.
Step
one is weight loss, right?
Right.
And then, so now you already know about the weight loss. We got that covered. So what's next, right? Often that's cosmetic surgery. So we have Mexico Cosmetic Center. And Mexico Cosmetic Center, we're seeing some great results from our bariatric patients over there, from like facelifts, not even really bariatric related, but like rhinoplasty. Then you got like the tummy tucks, mommy makeovers. Like mommy makeover is just like a full thing. You can do your breast augmentation, reductions if needed, cut the excess skin off your tummy, the BBLs. And you know what? Let's not forget the dudes, right? So where there's a mommy makeover, there's also a daddy do-over.
Daddy do-over.
So we do have some really great results with men and their weight loss journey.
Yeah, and our patient stories, they really do speak for themselves.
They do.
We've seen amazing transformation, like Raquel, past, bariatric patient, and then she had the tummy tuck, and then we also have our daddy do-over. Josh's incredible journey, and Josh lost more than 235 pounds.
That's awesome. And I'm going to tell you, losing over 200 pounds is, at this point I've lost like 262 pounds, and so I'm telling you, like, that's a significant,
a whole person.
Yeah, so like check out Josh. He's like living his best life over here with his daddy do-over and his weight loss.
And it's not just about the procedure, it's about the comprehensive care patients receive throughout the process.
That's right. And so you've got your bariatric, you've had your cosmetic. Maybe you didn't need cosmetic surgery, but maybe carrying around all that extra weight for all those years, like maybe you've damaged hips, maybe joints, hips, knees. Oh my gosh, we did a podcast before about the amount of weight that amount of pressure that each pound puts on your knees. It's something astronomical. I don't remember off the top of my head. So talking about full circle, we now offer orthopedic procedures. So we have orthopedic procedures that are helping patients with mobility and things of that nature. hip replacements, knee replacements. If you're a patient that needs something like that, hey, we got something like that for you. By the way, we're going to drop some health questionnaires in the comments.
Right.
Yeah. So what's something else we got going on?
So we've also expanded into women's health services, including minimally invasive procedures such as laparoscopic hysterectomies, tubal ligation reversal, and treatment options for endometriosis.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Something else, if you're having a gastric sleeve or bariatric procedure and you also need a hysterectomy, we can do those. It is possible to do them in combination procedures.
Yeah, we have done them.
So definitely talk to your coordinator about that. Get your health questionnaire, talk to them about that, and see if that's something you need, see if that's something we can get you approved for as well. But hey, don't forget about the men again, right? So in addition to the women's health, we also do things for men, such as vasectomy, and then we have ED treatment that we do with exosomes. And so speaking of exosomes, also expanding into cellular stem cell. That's a whole new company. You can look up the website that we are under that. They're under our umbrella as well.
Right.
And so what that does, it ties all of this stuff together, because you've had your bariatric surgery, you've had your cosmetic, you've had your ortho, or any of them. If you've had one or all three or any combination, stem cell services or stem cell therapies, they can help you heal, like speed up your healing and things like that. And so really help you on your healthcare journey with that. By utilizing regenerative therapies, we're helping those things help reduce like recovery, inflammation, and just promote overall healing, right?
Yeah. And so going back to the exosome therapy, we're incorporating that into our regenerative medicine offerings with applications, hair restoration, men and women, skin rejuvenation, and advanced aesthetic treatments such as microneedling.
Speaking of the hair treatment, a lot of people with bariatric surgery, they're really terrified of losing their hair.
Yeah,
hair loss. For most people, even if they do experience hair loss, it does grow back. But there are a select few commonly associated with genetic hair loss that it just doesn't come back for them. So maybe the hair, the exosomes for the hair loss, that's something that maybe you could look into. Yeah. But another great thing that we're doing, and this is super impressive to me, like what you can do with these stem cells or with cellular therapy, it really just blows my mind, Sarita.
Me too.
Like it really blows my mind. So check this one out. This new thing that we're expanding to is called it's called natural killer. It's called NK cell therapy, and what it is natural killer. And so you hear that, and it's like, oh,
that sounded kind of scary.
Yeah,
to me.
when we first heard natural killer, we were like, oh, we don't want to talk about that. That's weird. But then when you actually figure out what it is, it's like, that is absolutely amazing. And so NK cell therapy is an emerging immunotherapy that enhances like your innate immune system, and it hunts and destroys like cancer cells.
Right.
So it like uses your own cells uses your cells to figure out what you need. I think this is how it works, to go in and then destroy the cancer cells. So it's like absolutely amazing. Yeah, is that not super cool?
I have a family of history of cancer, so that's something that I would even like look into.
I think that, I would totally do that. Absolutely.
I would.
In fact, I've thought about doing stem cell therapy just for like overall awareness.
Me too. As I get older.
Yeah. Because, stem cells, we'll kind of camp out with that for just 1 second. So like stem cells can be injected, they can be done intravenously. So you can target areas like your shoulder or your knee or your hip or like wherever, they can target it. But it can also be done intravenously where it just kind of is the overall wellness. Overall wellness. By the way, we do have upcoming podcasts coming with our amazing Dr. Raquel. So we'll get into more about stem cells. But if it is something that you're interested in, hey, check it out. Pop up on the website, link down below, and find out some more information about that. So let's move on a little bit. Sarita, what else do we have going on?
Um,
Flora Spa,
we have
right?
Flora Spa.
Okay, Flora Spa. That's what it was. So Flora Spa, whether you're a patient or companion, Flora Spa is there for you, right? So a lot of people have wanted Flora Spa to be open for like ever.
2 years.
I feel like, yeah, it's 2 years. But I feel like, me personally, I feel like we've been waiting on Flora Spa like literally forever.
Yeah.
So it is open. It is up and running. If you are a patient returning with a companion, because so many people do, we both did, right? I came back with a companion, and she came back. Oh yes. So totally pamper yourself. If you're a companion, or if you have a companion coming with you, hey, you can offer it to them. If you don't want to go by yourself and you need somebody to go with you, then you can be like, hey, I'll get you a massage at Flora Spa,
or a
Botox treatment, or some filler, or
Right.
whatever. If you'll just come with me, and you could bribe them to go with you that way. So we just kind of gave it away, right? So what is Flora Spa? You can get Botox, which by the way is good for migraines. Did you know that? I actually know a friend that does Botox for migraines. I think that's super impressive. So you could do Botox for migraines, advanced facials, all kinds of skincare services, and the massage. Everybody's loving the massages.
Everyone loves a massage.
Everyone's loving the massages. So even the patients, you guys these services are open for you. Depending on what surgeries you're having, you may be a little limited, but hey, look, ask about it. That's all you can do, right? Just ask. See what you can take advantage of.
And we also offer the hyperbaric chamber sessions. The hyperbaric chamber therapy can be added to virtually any procedure for patients looking to optimize their recovery experience. So talk to your patient coordinator. They can add it on,
So let me ask you would you do that? Would you do the hyperbaric chamber?
I think it would. I've never done it, but I think it sounds like it would be...
It's like literally a machine you get in.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's like pure oxygen?
Well...
Or not pure, but...
I don't really know a lot about it, but I think, I'm pretty sure. So I would totally do it.
I would try it.
It might be a little scary being closed in a box, but I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Not fun, but healing.
Healing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I would try it.
Yeah, totally. All right, so I think hyperbaric sounds really good. We have a lot of people taking advantage of that.
Yeah. Adding on.
Mm-hmm.
So also for patients visiting us in Tijuana, we're also making it easier to enhance their wellness experience with vitamin IV therapy.
I love vitamin therapy.
Yeah, I've never done it before, but I would. Whether you're looking for hydration, nutritional support, or an energy boost during your stay, IV therapy can be added to many treatment plans. And I think that is something that I would have done
Definitely.
For the way home.
I don't even think about if I would have done that. I would have absolutely added that on.
Yeah. I mean, traveling, it's a long travel day. You're going to get hydrated, get some energy. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And so I did the banana bag, which I'm not saying a banana bag is what we have, but a vitamin bag is essentially what it is. And so I did a banana bag specifically right after one of my surgeries, recent surgeries. And I just felt so good for like a week at least. Like, I mean, it just kick-started it, right? And I felt so good after doing it. And it just, I don't know. So I think if you have a surgery, then get your IV treatment, through your vitamins through your IV, and then it just kind of boosts you up, right? So I think totally take advantage of that. And then something else that we're doing is advanced peptides, right? So what are advanced peptide therapy, and what is that? So it uses targeted amino acid chains to support tissue repair, recovery, healthy metabolic function, and overall wellness. So that's just part of our regenerative medicine.
Right.
And also something that I feel like I might be interested in at some point, or would have been interested in at some point. Yeah.
Looking ahead, we're planning to introduce ozone therapy in the near future. It's not there yet, but it's in the planning. This is another innovative wellness and recovery focused treatment that many patients have been asking about, and we're excited to continue expanding our offerings.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we've talked about all this stuff, and we have all these amazing things available, and we want these treatments to be as accessible as possible. So we now offer Klarna and Afterpay. I know many people already use Klarna and Afterpay. If you don't already use them, we can tell you all about them. But if you know what your purchasing power is, if you're working on building up your purchasing power and you want to apply that purchasing power, which is your, essentially your credit limit.
Right.
If for those of you that don't use it, if you want to apply that towards your surgery, you can absolutely do that. We also have other financing available. We have, if you're in Canada, we have iFinance and eFinance solutions. iFinance is amazing. We see a lot of approvals from them. Mm-hmm. And then eFinance Solutions is available in both Canada and the US. Yeah. And then there's always the option of just make your payments to us. Like
layaway.
However long it takes. If you just start making payments, eventually it's going to get paid off. And when you see an end in sight, you can set a date, a realistic date. We can set a temporary date a couple of years out if we have to. So that, my friends, is the idea of full circle healthcare.
Yeah. When you look at everything together, you got weight loss surgery, cosmetic surgery, orthopedic care, regenerative medicine, stem cells, hyperbaric therapy, wellness services, and then our future innovations like the ozone therapy. You can really see what full circle healthcare with Hospital Azar means.
Right. It's all about supporting patients at every stage of their journey, helping them not only achieve their goals, but maintain and help enhance their health for years to come.
Right. So check out our latest updates on our website and see which amazing programs may be right for you. We're incredibly proud of the direction Hospital Azar is heading and the opportunities we're offering and creating for our patients.
Thanks for tuning in.
Drop a comment below.
Yes, we love reading comments. We love comments.
We do.
Yes. And share. If you know anybody that needs any of these services, share. At this point, I think we have something for everyone.
We do.
So if you're interested or know someone interested, we're going to put some health questionnaire links below, some website links below so you can get some more information. Complete those health questionnaires. A coordinator will reach out to you and help you. And you know what? Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye, friends. See you next time. If you have any questions or want to share your bariatric weight loss journey, you can call or text us at 480-999-4826 or send an email to podcast@mexicobariatriccenter.com. You can also follow Mexico Bariatric Center on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Keep in mind, these are the opinions of the host. The views represented do not reflect or define the values of Mexico Bariatric Center. This podcast is sponsored by Emerge Bariatrics and Mexico Bariatric Center. Please visit mexicobariatriccenter.com for more information.